dear student, welcome in online classes of Good International School. Dear student, today is the last lecture related to this chapter craft and industry, that is the chapter number 6 of your history. In this lecture we are going to do the case study regarding the textile, different machines they are used for the purpose of weaving and spinning the textile. And in the beginning, the history of our textile industry that we are also going to discuss. What were the different kind of machines in the beginning, and later on when the modern industries established by the Indians as well as by the Britishers, then what kind of machines were there for the weaving of clothes. And finally the condition of weavers in pre-colonial and then after, with the advent of Britishers, what were the conditions of the weavers were there. About these all the things we are going to discuss in this lecture. So you see, my dear student, first of all we are going to start regarding the history of our cotton textile, about our textile industries. So there is an evidence of mass scale production of cotton and textile in India, we know well. It was witnessed by the discovery of several spindles and a piece of cotton stuck to a silver wedge. Means so many evidences are there on mass scale of production of cotton. Means some spindles of silver wedge, a piece of cotton stuck. By this, some of archaeologists, they found some of evidences related to cotton. That yes, not only now in 16th and in the 18th century we people have started the production of cotton and the use of cotton in India started. Before this also a few evidences are there. They are giving us the information that yes, before many years ago the people they have used this cotton as well as they weaved also. They have spinned it properly. They have used this cotton textile in the form of the different cloths also, we can say. Like Harapans were the first to produce the cotton. So during Harapan civilization, you know well, some of evidences found there that they have used, they are the first to produce the cotton. So it's very important question also that who were the first to produce the cotton. So Harapans were the first to produce the cotton. Means the evidences of different archaeologists, they got the information through this, and by spinning and weaving. So by spinning and weaving, who were the first to produce the cotton? By this process, they were the Harapans. Then after spinning and weaving were initiated during the Mauryan period also. When Mauryan dynasty was there, Chandragupta Maurya and others, at the time also this process of weaving and spinning is there. Means before 2000 years ago, in Mauryan dynasty also the people at the time, they are also well known that how to spin and how to weave the cotton and how to use the different kind of fabrics. Means this knowledge was not only now we people have, the spinning and weaving process was before 2000 years also, as well as in Harappan civilization also. Some evidences are there. They are giving us the information to us that yes, before us our ancestors already they spin and already they weave their cotton and the different kind of textile. It was the beginning of our textile industry. So this is regarding the beginning of our textile industry, that Harappan civilization, in that also we got the evidences. Mauryan, they also they started the spinning and weaving for 2000 years back. And after then we people came to know that yes, this is the textile and in this way we can weave and in this way we can use. So this was the kind of history of our textile, that before us, our ancestors, they are also used and used in the way of spinning, in the weaving, in weaving. These all kind of methods they also have used. Then various technologies have been developed to weave clothes. So you see, just after the beginning of the textile, some other technologies were also developed, especially for weaving the clothes. So different kinds of technologies were there. Just like in the beginning they start weaving the cloth by their hand. That kind of machine is known as handloom. In only the manual work is there. There is no any kind of machine that not require any kind of electricity or power, we can say. Simply by the help of hand they are going to weave the cloth. That is a kind of machine known as handloom. Then after the machine which is going to move by the power, that known as power loom. So about this we are going to know. First you see the vertical loom. The frame stands vertically on a wall or roof beam, and weight are tight on each end in order to tighten the red. That whatever the thread is moving, they want to tighten it, and for this they are going to hang the weight on both the sides. The fabric is woven downwards while the weaving sword or iron comb is tightens the rope like this. Downwards the weaving is there, and whatever both the side the weight is there, which is going to tighten the number of threads in the thread comb. So this is a kind of machine that is known as vertical loom, in which the the manufacturing of the weaving of the cloth is there, that is in vertical position. Horizontal is just opposite like this. Okay, it's a kind of frame lies horizontally across the vertical support. So across the vertical support, this is kind of frame which is going to weave the cloth, spin the clothes in a vertical manner. Then pit loom, it was a kind of loom that is used especially in villages, and the weaver sits with his legs in the pit and pedal to open the braid thread that allow the weight shuttle to press through the freely from side to side. This pit loom was a kind of machine especially used in rural areas. When a man have to sit in pit, then after just like while cycling we use the pedals. So the pedal are used by that man especially to weave the clothes. So in these three types of machine, you have seen there is no use of power. They are only a simple machine. Especially in the beginning, these machines were used by the different people, especially for weaving the clothes. Then after finally last, with the advent of industrialization, a power loom means it's kind of mechanized form of the flying shuttle, we can say, that resembles just like handloom only. But it's not working now with the hand, simply with the power this machine is going to work. That's why the new name is given to handloom as power loom. Otherwise, if you will see both the machines are same only, but one is working with the power and one is by the hand, simply we can say. So these were the different machines used in the beginning for the weaving of the clothes. I hope you understood about the vertical loom, horizontal, pit loom and power loom. Now next topic is there, that is my dear student, life of weavers during the colonial rule. You all know very well that the weavers, they have enjoyed the flourishing trade during the pre-colonial era, but during the colonial period their condition became very poor. Why? Because that whatever their business was there, that was totally destroyed by the Britishers. As in the beginning only we have discussed that how our handicraft persons and their business was totally ruined by the Britishers, and whatever their policy, the framed by them. Why? Because they want to destroy this system. They want to stuck our economic situation, economic conditions of India. That's why before the advent of Britishers, no doubt our handicraft persons were enjoying. But after the advent of Britishers, the condition was really very miserable, especially when there is the advent of middlemen. Why? Because the middlemen are there, that they start taking the kind of commission from our craft person. Simply suppose a craft person want to sell his own item, then he is going to, middleman is going to purchase, and after then the same middleman is going to sell that item on high prices, but he is not giving the actual price to that craft person. So due to the middlemen, the condition of our weavers was really very miserable. The middlemen are responsible for the miserable condition of our weavers. Then after my dear students, some other regions were also there. If we talk about just like so many skilled craft persons are there, they turn into the unskilled labor, and many of them, they started changing their job also. Earlier they are having the kind of special talent and skill for weaving the clothes, but now they know very well that they have lost their job. So somehow for their livelihood, what they to do? So they start moving towards farming. Some of them became labor. Some of them still continue with this job. Why? Because some factories of South as well as in like Africa, they also started their factories here. So they are working with those factories, and many of them, they have lost their job. But some are there, just like the kind of design on sari, that is a kind of intricate border. That designs cannot be especially by that using machine, that design cannot be possible simply. So some of the weavers are there, still they are continuing with the sari factories. Why? Because that special design only the weavers can weave. This is not possible by a machine. So we can say overall that many of them, they have lost, but still some continue. Some of them, they have joined the different factories. Some they started the job of a farmer. Some of them, they started working as a labor also. But really we can say the condition was very poor. Before the pre-colonial era, their condition was fine. They are enjoying, they are earning, they are contributing in India's economy also. But later on, their condition was really very miserable, especially for the middlemen. We can say that they start interfering in the matter of craft persons, and however their condition became very poor. And finally, at the last, there is a kind of hope, we can say, because of Mahatma Gandhi, that definitely we can say this was a kind of ray of hope when Mahatma Gandhi said to them that we should promote our own Swadeshi items. And because of this, many of Indians and even so many people, they start promoting their items those are made in India. And as a result, those all weavers, they started again their business. They start weaving, they start making different kind of items in India only. Why? Because they know very well that yes, by the we can say the request, the appeal of Mahatma Gandhi, many people, they have changed their attitude. Now they start going with the Indian items. And because of this, so many weavers now, they are having the kind of ray of hope that yes, now again we can come on our own track, we can earn with our own same kind of business that we are following before the pre-colonial, before the colonial period. So this is all about this sector, that you have seen that how the Indian handicrafts and craft person, their business ruined by the Britishers, the impact of the decline of handicraft on our Indian economy, then after the growth of different new industries during the colonial period, and then finally the case study about the textile industry, the history of textile, and then the different machines, that how in the beginning these machines used by the Indians as well as by some other for weaving the clothes, and finally the condition of weavers and the life of weavers during the colonial rule and before the colonial rule. So I hope you understood this chapter. Now I am going to share the complete solution of this chapter. You complete this chapter in neat and clean handwriting in your notebook and keep revising. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.